Assalamualaikum and a very good morning I bid to the audiences for today. Our group will be presenting about the Airasia company. So today there will be three presenters, which is myself, Akil Amsha, Felza Akalili, and also Alif Ridwan. So next, here I will introduce the Airasia company, the history and profile. Airasia is established in 1993, commenced operation in 1996. In 2001, Tune Airasia Sdn Bhd Tony Fernandez Company purchased this airline from the RB Highcom. Airasia's first and main base is the low-cost carrier terminal, which is LCCT at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Airasia also is well known as Malaysian low-cost airline and even Asia's largest low-fare, no-frills airline. Being the home of Airasia, the LCCT is the budget terminal in KLIA that opened on 23rd March 2006. Airasia itself has its subsidiaries and associate company such as Tune Hotel and Tune Money. So that's all for the Airasia company history and profile. So next, the next presenter will continue the presentation. So next is the Airasia organization chart or structure. Airasia successfully managed to develop a brand culture that is supported and embraced by all levels of the organization. The top level manager ensure work are completed, concentrate on their every single task and handle others' activities, and also provides vision and direction for employee development. So here you can see that Airasia has various managers in various departments. Airasia top level manager is their board of director or group CEO, which Tony Fernandez himself. By having of this structure, they can work together to achieve their mission and vision of the organization.
Hi, my name is Alif. Today I'm going to present about Airasia biggest challenge during pandemic. Okay, for the first one, the COVID-19 pandemic had a significant impact on the travel industry, resulting in significant losses for Airasia. Okay, for the second one, the losses of manpower and 10% of the 24,000 employees were laid off. Number third, increase in debt. And the last one, reduction of aviation activities because of travel restriction and flight cancellation.
Despite of having significant challenges, Airasia also had some issues regarding the ethics in working during the COVID-19 outbreak. Therefore, we have highlighted some unethical issues done by Airasia during this pandemic. First and foremost, Airasia has laid off workers during this pandemic. As we know, Airasia Berhad and Airasia X Berhad have officially laid off 10% out of 24,000 workers, which is roughly about 2,400 employees. Tan Sri Tony Fernandez, which is the Group Chief Executive Officer, have mentioned that the termination of staff had to be done due to the challenges that aviation sector had faced. This is because the aviation industry reality was indicating that it would be tough to revive in the foreseeable future. As mentioned before, travel restrictions have rendered the airline industry and was unable to operate as usual. Second ethical issue is misleading advertisement. Airasia had advertised deceiving fares before, which they have deceiving people into buying their plane tickets. An advertisement in 2014 stated that the fare starts from as low as 13 cents, which does not make any sense at all, as we knowing that it is a price for a plane ticket. As a result, Airasia and Airasia X got fined by the Malaysian Aviation Commission (MAVCOM), and because of that, they had to pay 16,000 ringgit for every misleading advertisement price ticket. Next ethical issue that Airasia faced is poor customer service. Airasia had ignored refunds and gave out false promises. A user named Crystal Wong Yi shared on her Facebook where Airasia promised her a cash refund for a cancelled flight, and she was left hanging for nearly 3 months without any effective response from the staff in charge. From this case, we may detect two issues that Airasia failed to address. The first one is poor customer service, and the second one is the long wait for a refund. Tan Sri Tony Fernandez stated that Airasia would have to pay 450,000 ringgit that the company owed. It is no doubt and obvious that Airasia had to fund many cancelled airline tickets. Last but not least, Airasia also practiced discrimination at the workplace. This statement was based in a case of Airasia Berhad versus Rafizah Shima binti Muhammad Aris. A contract by Airasia was signed by an employee which contained a clause stated that she is not allowed to get pregnant during the 4 years aircraft maintenance engineering training program, and if she got pregnant during the period, the agreement will be void. Later, Airasia terminated the agreement after they know she got pregnant. The contract was illegal and void, as it is a discriminating in opposition the employee right as a married woman. To conclude, we can see that Airasia had faced a few ethical issues. Even though Airasia is a big and successful company, we should not keep silent if they have done issues regarding the ethics. As a customer, we should always stand up against ethic issue so that the company knows they should not repeat the same mistake again. Next, let's move on to our next topic of the discussion, which is effort that have been taken by leadership in handling their problems and challenge. So, the first effort is digitalizing their company brands. Despite the COVID-19 crisis, the action to convert Airasia into e-commerce apps gave a huge impact on the company to keep on surviving. The main purpose of this action is to simplify and improve the customer experience by making it faster, simpler, and also more user-friendly. There are many ways in which the apps could help the customer in terms of arranging travel, transport, and others. As these desires and needs can be obtained on fingertips, they also added a few more functions on their apps, such as shopping and ordering duty-free products that can be straight away delivered in front of their houses. Besides that, Airasia also takes an opportunity by expanding their name in F&B industry. They started with Santan Kitchen, which provide airplane food to their customer. Several different airplane meals have been created by the company. For example, the most popular meals, which is nasi lemak Pak Nasir, the best nasi lemak in town. The majority of their employees were also from the Airasia Berhad flight crew member itself. Move on to the next point, which is use flight as a cargo services. To overcome the loss of income, Airasia used flight as a cargo services and it is the world's first digital air cargo network. This was based on blockchain by launching freight chain during the coordinating season. Cargo services sets a new possibility to close the gap in the economy issues. Hence, flight cargo services helped Airasia in recovering the difficulties of flying frequencies. Lastly, AirAsia had to seek Malaysia government assistance to deal with the challenge that arose during the COVID-19 period. Since flight operation has been forced to stop due to the COVID-19 outbreak, all the incomes and revenue of AirAsia went into downhill. Therefore, Tan Sri Tony Fernandez is reaching out to Malaysia government for a loan that could last at least until the end of the year 2020. It is definitely a tough time to the aviation industry amid to the virus outbreak, which has led AirAsia Group and its ally to seek funding and restructure their company. To conclude all of this, we can see that AirAsia had faced a few ethical issues. Even though AirAsia is a big and successful company, we should not keep silent if they have done issues regarding the ethics. As a customer, we should not keep silent if the company have issue regarding the ethics, so that the company did not make the same mistake again. Thank you.
So now I will continue to discuss about corporate social responsibility and its impact towards society, or known as CSR. So what is CSR? CSR is the newest management strategy where companies try to create a positive impact on society while doing business. Firstly, the CSR activity is they has conduct a program #InThisTogether where they collect the donation to contribute to those in need. The program was held during Ramadan. At the same time, we're struggling with COVID-19. From the collection, AirAsia provide iftar meals and basic necessities to the society. So secondly, AirAsia is willing to provide their Airbus to transport all the protective supplies and critical medical equipment from China to Malaysia. AirAsia did help the society in terms of health, and the transportation of the supplies is given for free during the pandemic of COVID-19 for people to survive in the crucial time or moment. It even helps the owner of business indirectly in this pandemic, which we see that AirAsia did support local enterprise. So to conclude this, AirAsia is a business that practice CSR and was proved when they won Top CSR Award in 2017, and again during pandemic winning category of Premium Selected Social Responsibility Alliance on the year in August 2022.
For the conclusion, Airasia also has their own vision and mission to achieve and meet the request of customers with the tagline, "Now everyone can fly." Apart from that, Airasia also always maintain their promotional method of cheap ticket price as low as RM1 ringgit. I hope that Airasia always able to be a quality and well known as a low cost airline.